What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I think it's time that we kick some butt on this little 289 and start getting all put back together. It's starting to be a little bit prolonged, I would say. It's taking a little bit longer than I would have liked. So made myself kind of like a list of stuff that needs to be done. So real quick, let's go over, for those of you who are new, let's just go over the motor real quick. 289, so board I believe is 35 over, 0.35 over. eBay aluminum heads, Howard's cam springs. Keep forgetting the trick flow valve seals. What else? The hats on the locks are also from Howard's. Double roller chain, aluminum eBay heads, roller conversion, roller lifters from Howard's as well, Howard's cam as well, ARP studs, and comp cams. What are these things called? Guides. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So the little green light that you guys are looking at is just this guy here, no laser. Pop over there, keeping me some company says it is pretty late today, but basically what I'm using the laser for is just to line up my marks, which there's a dot there, there's a dot there. Yeah, so that's, I mean, you don't need a laser, but since I already had it set up on the tripod when I was doing the 90-degree video, 90-degree valve train geometry, blah 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 stuff, I already had it set up, so I said if it's already set up, why not go ahead and use it. So as far as for tonight, because it is pretty late, it's already 11 o'clock and I got work first thing in the morning, I'm thinking throw on the chain for sure, guides, rocker studs, line up the guide plates, line those guys up, and maybe set the preload. I'm not sure. We'll see where we'll see how far we get before it starts getting too late. But as far as for now, let me set this up on the tripod and we'll start getting down on this motor. Alright, so the timing chain is now installed. Before I start putting in these guide plates, just want to show you guys, and for my record as well, I ended up marking all the ones that have pretty much like a port through, I guess if you want to call it, or a blind hole. Basically what it is, so if I go on my intake side with a flashlight, you can see there's light on that thread there. So basically what that means is the port's threaded through and that hole there goes all the way through to here. So if you don't thread it, you might have some type of leaks. It's a little bit more important when it's like on the water jackets and stuff like that, which this motor's not. But yeah, so I marked on each one. I just made a black line and it's with dry erase marker. So yeah, so that's what that is right now. So those 4/8, those require some type of sealant, which I do have right there. So I'll put sealant on thread just on those, and then the rest of them just get no sealant, or yeah, they don't get any sealant. So just wanted to bring that to anybody's attention, whoever's watching this video and is going to use it pretty much as a guide. So at least you have two little different ones here. Hopefully you can see that. So one's male, one's female. Just goes like that, and then you have either side to side on both. You have these little slots here. And then you also have this for opening and closing, and then that prevents it from like twisting. So just taking my time right now, just trying to separate everything, making life a little bit easier. Alright. So next I'm going to start throwing on these roller rockers. These are 7/16 1.6 ratio, and these do have like these do have a certain way where how they go in, I should say. So if it'll focus, see how here it looks like just the hole's drilled. There's no real bevel to it. Spin it all the way around, and there's a bevel there. That's where your actual your lock nut's gonna sit. That's where it's gonna ride. So it's important to take note of that, how you're going to install it. Alright, so guide plates are installed, push rods are installed, the rollers are just loosely installed, also the rockers are just kind of like just threaded in. So the idea of having these guides is the guide plates. See this little roller? If you look closely on the valve stem up there, valve stem tip, what you want to do is you have adjustment side to side, see? So you want to adjust that plate. This one here has enough movement to go side to side. You guys can see that, hopefully. See that plate down there moving. So the idea is that you want to make sure that the roller is as centered as possible, or actually the stem itself is as centered as possible on that rocker. And the adjustment to get it, I guess, like pitch side to side would be that plate. So you can snug it up just a tiny bit, enough for you to be able to move it, and then after you get it to, I guess, to where you're happy with it, you tighten it down. There might be a like a final torque value the ARP suggests. I gotta look at it. I know there's a paper somewhere right here that came with that package, but for now I'm just gonna go ahead and start doing some of them on my own, and then basically I'll shoot the camera and I'll see. Yeah, I'll put it on the tripod. I'll put it on the tripod and I'll go through a few of these, and then you guys can just, I guess, just sit back and enjoy. Now this little paper is what fell out of the packaging. Preload Torx recommendations. I'm running aluminum, 45 foot-pounds. You're running cast iron, 55. So that's where I got my torque value from. See here. So there's a lot of play if you don't put the nut on there. Basically, so once it snugs up there, I just give it a quick little, quarter turn or maybe less of that, and just wiggle it back and forth like that. And I see more or less where's it rocking, where's it riding actually. And on this one, my roller wants to move a little bit towards my right side. Looks to be good right there. So I think if I tighten it up, it's going to move on me. So and I loosen it up right there just a bit. So like that's going on. So that's on the edge. That's on the edge. Edge, edge. My flashlight. Edge, edge. Cool. So make sure it's torqued down. Alright, torque down to 45. So a few days later, I did end up getting sick, so I ended up having to postpone for a little bit, but for you guys, it was basically instantaneously. But yeah, a lot of progress made. Guide plates are in, push rods are in, the rockers have been adjusted, well, the roller rockers have been adjusted. So for next episode, I still gotta go around, adjust all my push rods, set preload, do all the poly locks, intake manifold with the gaskets, timing belt cover, I'm sorry, not timing belt cover, I'm used to timing belts, but timing chain cover, and valve covers, and somehow I need to figure out how to strip all this blue paint off, or figure out if I'm gonna use this blue paint as like a base for the black, because I do want to paint the block black. I'm not really a fan of the blue, but yeah. Like I said, a lot of progress made. I'm very happy. Happy with where we're leaving off. So yeah, like always, just want to thank you guys for watching. Like always, comment down below, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys are thinking about the build so far. Like always, I always mention this. We are gonna get to the other builds, the Lexus and all that stuff. I know a lot of you guys have been asking about that, but I do need to get this car out the garage first. And in order for it to be out of the garage, I want it to be at least drivable. All my cars need to be drivable, just because I don't want to be pushing them around and all that stuff. So that is why you guys are seeing a lot of Mustang content for now, but we will get to all the cars eventually. So like always, thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.